Hello and welcome back guys to another episode of the Light and Dark Challenge. Okay, as you can see I have reached level 42. Not quite there yet. Nothing interesting from the shop. I have maxed out Darian's skills, as you can see. I tried to up this rune to plus 15. I know it's not that great a rune, but I do not have anything better at the moment, so I did find some pretty decent runes. I think it was an energy rune. This was from the shop. I haven't upgraded it yet, but I'm hoping it's to go into crit rate and HP. Then maybe we can switch out one of these sets, one of those blade sets for an energy set, making George a little bit stronger. Also, I have found a will rune. It's not quite useful to me yet, but it will be later on. I know this has no speed, but it had crit rate and attack, so it might be good for an attacker with will runes. I haven't quite farmed up the light highs yet to awaken this guy, but it's Sunday today, so I can. This is 4-star, this is 4-star. I have summoned the Beast Hunter and awakened him for Veromos, obviously, and I have found another Elven Ranger from just regular scrolls. I think Come To Us is really trying to say something here. Build your damn Elven Ranger. But it's not a priority, so I won't. Also, I have found a Casin. I didn't have a Casin yet. Wait, I will show you how far I am fusing Veromos. So, for some reason I haven't found this one yet. It should be fairly easy, but it won't come to me, apparently. A Hemos, someone had a Hemos, and he was going to add me, but then his list was full, so he wouldn't accept me anymore. He wouldn't delete one of his friends. So, bummer on that one. I have tried farming Feynman for this guy. Wasn't quite that lucky yet. And then Entau is also from one of the levels. I think it's from Shiroka Remains, and this is from Farum Castle. So 3 monsters that I can collect just from regular story missions. One from Unknown Scrolls, and Hemos. I can actually buy a Hemos if I want to from the guild shop, but then again I should actually buy this, and I'm going to. If I do this I can't buy a Hemos anymore, but it's now that it's a dungeon, I really like to collect it from the dungeon. So there we go, another 4-star Rainbowmon. I kinda wasted my last experience booster, sadly, but as you can see I have a shitload of crystals. So what I'm going to do is wait one more day, and then we should get, where is it? No, not the babies. The monthly event. Wait one more day, and then I get another experience booster. Also, we're very close to the new Light and Dark scroll, which has kinda got me hyped. And I have found another pieces. So 3 more pieces, and then we have another Light and Dark scroll. And the game has frozen. There. I only have 1 mystical scroll, which kinda sucks. But I mainly focused on wasting enough energy to get another Devilmon. I think we're at 8. Yeah, we have 8 Devilmons now, and I have no space, so I have to upgrade this. So 3 more, and then we have a max skilled Veromos when we get him. So what I'm going to do today is farm up light, And once I've farmed up the light, I will just awaken Gemini over here, so need 7 more highs. That's a lot, I know, but I can actually already use him in arena and stuff. It's very cool. Plus a 19% leader skill, attack speed leader skill, I mean, will be very useful. This guy goes first, boosts up everybody's attack bar. This guy shield breaks and strips if there are will runes. And then I just put in 2 nukers like this guy and this guy. Favorably AoE nukers, but I only have one, which is George, and the damage is good, don't get me wrong, but it's not the greatest. I would love a decent AoE nuker, I don't know who, but would be awesome. I can of course take 2 very strong single target nukers, but I do not have that kind of luxury yet, so maybe from the next scroll we will see. I'll see you guys soon. Oh boy, here I am in another location again. Okay, so a few more things I gotta show you. Yes, we are 2 days later. I managed to farm up enough light essence to awaken Gemini, finally. But I especially waited to share the moment with you guys, so be fucking pleased about it. I also have a lot of these, so as soon as I max them up, I will put them in Gemini when he's 5 or 6 star, so that we don't have to go through the process of leveling him up all the way. Last one. There we go. So we actually now have our first Wombo-ish team. But let's first see what the shop has to do. Whoa, oh, flat. Of course it's flat. Something else as well. I have the Light Imp, which is great because he has an ignore defense nuke on his 3rd skill. So I'll summon him now. And I'll buy this guy, this guy. Let's see what the wish gives us. I actually got just out of the shower, hence the messy hair. So don't you mind that. 15 energy. Yay. Well, that's like a free world boss. So let's immediately do that. We got another experience booster, which is nice, which I'm going to use to max out the fodder I need for Veromos. And as you guys saw earlier, I am almost there. I just need a Water Grim Reaper from a dungeon, and the rest is just from scenario levels, so I can just farm them up. Nothing special from the world boss figures. But let's just check. Oh, Pioneer. Which one? And a Chimera. GZ on your Rakan. Ooh, this rune though. Nice. I actually have a page on Facebook on which I post runes, in which I find are worth it to post. So this one will be one. And I convinced a friend to start play this game, and he made his username. Josh did this to me. Another thing, I thought about doing the B7 of the Light Hall, and I just let it auto, and apparently it worked. It took forever to complete compared to the B6. I think the B6 I clear in 1 minute and 15 seconds or so, and this one took over 3 minutes. We did it, so we got an extra scroll to summon later. No light and dark scroll though, but I will show you the team first. So now we have a speed leader, which is awesome. We need one nuke, So this is AoE shield break, attack bar increase, and another nuke. We don't have another AoE nuker, so that would be a great addition to the team. But we now do have a stripper and an AoE shield breaker, which is awesome. So there we go, boosting up the team, even though it's not necessary, it's just the principle I'm showing here. Boom. Nuke number 1 and nuke 2. So that's the principle. Let's just quickly finish this up. Just let it auto. So if we have another AoE nuke, maybe one of those what should I call it, living armors or so. I'm not being greedy here, I'm just asking for a 3-star. Which monster would be great? Ooh, I know. How about Basalt? If I build him defense, crit damage defense, he could potentially nuke very hard. But then again, if I get this guy, I'll probably build him for TOA. And then defense, crit damage defense isn't the greatest build. I might just go for defense HP defense or something like that. Maybe speed HP defense, so that his heal is worth something. And his nuke does some damage. But at least one defense slot, that's for sure. Who could we use also? If we were to get this guy, also TOA stuff, Manchura, but that's also a shield breaker, so not really. Quickly glance through these. Actually, there aren't a lot of AoE nukes in the 3-star family, so it seems. Or maybe 2 very powerful single target nukes would be good too. Of course, if we get Veromos, we will squeeze him in there. And then we have like Veromos to stun and do a bit of damage, and maybe George to finish the job, something like that. Oh yeah, these imps. Let me lock up this one and awaken him, of course. Taru. So this is his famous skill. It's not the greatest damage since he's only a 2-star. It doesn't have the biggest multiplier, but it is an ignore defense attack that can potentially nuke one monster down. So I'm thinking about Guild Wars. If we can take out one of the 3 monsters, then it's, I wouldn't say in the bag, but we're already a bit better to go. Okay, so 1, 2. Do we have a max? No, we do not have a max. Let's max 1 out and put it in there. We have 2 more. Then I'll summon these. Should I actually build 2? Nah. Fuck that. Okay, so here we go. 1 more. But we could potentially get another lightning, so... no lightning. Sad. But we have enough summons. Enough scrolls, I mean. Ooh, a Mystic Witch. Free 3-star food. Or maybe skill up food for when we get... Nah. They're shit. They're really, really shit. So I won't do it. I'm tempted because of the AoE shield break, but then again, it's not the greatest. It's only 50% chance. So it's not really usable in a wombo team. There we go. Maxed. Now let's put the other, what was it again? Taru? Taru? Yeah, Taru. 1, 2, evolve. This guy needs a lot of skill ups, if I remember correctly. Holy Spear and Light Ball. He also has a fixed stun, which is helpful in, well, mainly in Guild Wars, and he has a fairly decent base speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 2, that makes up for 15 skill ups in total. This guy ain't cheap, but I've got 3 more. A fire, a wind, and a water one. So feed the whole family. That was a bit dark, wasn't it? Light Ball, Furious Pierce, and Furious Pierce. Nice. This is what we want. In the meantime, the previous event has ended and there's a new event going on. Again, it's not the greatest event because the only thing you get from it is 30,000 stones, 50 energy, and 15 crystals. We send these piggy banks, whatever, to come to us, and they reward us with, well, shit actually. Okay, it could be okay for newer players, but by now this account isn't really new anymore, so, well, the crystals help us out something, and maybe the rainbow months. But if they do charity events, they might as well make it more interesting for the players to complete the event, because now it's just, yeah, play the game and get a mini reward. At least put in an LD scroll or a Devilmon in there. It's not like unreasonable, because Devilmons are so scarce. It takes up a whole lot to get a lot of Devilmons. I haven't bought mine this week because I haven't fought in the arena yet, but it's only Tuesday, so I will show you the wombo once more and then we'll go to summoning and it will be the end of the video. AoE shield break and some stuns. Almost pressed the wrong skill there. And then it's just clear up the rest. This is great. Well, to be fair, they gave us a fairly good monster, so we can't complain. Okay, summoning. So we have one extra scroll from the Light Hall D7, makes up for a total of 2 scrolls, which is phenomenal. Let's get right to it. No lightning. I twice had on my main account that I had 2 scrolls and it was a Zyros, so I do not want that happening here. Oh, this is great. Now I don't have to farm him up. This is awesome. Okay, so let's lock him before I fodder him. Yeah, why not? We gotta do it someday, so might as well. Iron. Insert Iron Maiden music. No, I can't do that, copyright. Fusion info. So, one more. If we get this guy, we can make the vampire. If we get this guy, we can make the succubus. or suck you boobs, as YD calls it. And Hemos from a dungeon. Tomorrow is the water day. I will mainly focus on getting that guy. Once I got him, it should be smooth sailing towards Veromos. Of course, then I need a lot of high essence and a lot of what's it called, rainbow monsters or max monsters, but we have an experience booster, so I'll train the fodder along and it should be fine. Alright, I will see you guys in the next episode of the Light and Dark Challenge. Cheers!